Hello, everybody. My name is Cassandra, and welcome to my temple. I'm so happy you're here. I talk about all things self development, especially in regards to being an artist and being creative and creating the life that you want with the stories you tell yourself. The primordial art is the art of the story, the art of the narrative, the art of perspective. If we can't continue to push the boundaries of our perspective, of our worldview, then what the fuck is the point? We got to keep growing. We got to keep expanding our minds, or else we die. Why would we want to do that? We want to keep being vivacious, passionate. We don't want to lose that spark, do we? Today, I want to talk about not taking things personally. Let's take it on a micro level before we take it micro level before we take it macro. People see through the lens of their own pain. That distorts reality because the pain they're dealing with has nothing to do with the present moment, but all to do with some shit that happened a long, long time ago. All to do with their fears about the future, about where they stand, about how much power they have. Insecure people can't stand people doing well. It's hard for them. Even if they are well-meaning, good-intentioned people, it's still hard for them to see other people being successful. And so they'll try to put you down. People will try to speak a reality about you that they want to be true. They want their stories, their perspective, their opinions of you to be right. People will try to paint you into a box that makes them feel better about themselves. That is just what happens. So I'm saying this to prepare you for that to be the expectation, that people don't want you to do well all the time. And that's okay. That's a reality of life. Like, I want to pinch your cheeks that you think that you can get everyone to like you. It's not going to happen. People are always going to have something to say about you. People are always going to find something wrong with you because that is the core of their existence. There is something wrong with me. There is something wrong. There is something wrong with you. I don't like the thing that I think is wrong with me in you. Basically, what we're all dealing with is pain. We're dealing with emotional pain. To tell yourself you are unworthy of love is the most painful thing you can do to yourself. I have seen it. I understand it. I have experienced it myself. I see it in other people. It is the core wound that everyone is carrying around, and everyone is coping with it. Everyone is trying to deal with it. Most people are trying to distract themselves from this feeling, from this narrative that they carry with them. You know, when people are crashing out and they say, "Oh, I'm a failure, I'm terrible, I'm a bad person, I'm not enough, you'll never love me." When you have an experience that brings all these feelings to the surface, I want you to understand that thing that you're saying out loud is a subconscious fear that you are constantly running away from and constantly distracting yourself from. So every time you have an experience that brings up these intense emotions, it's an opportunity to really confront that story about yourself and to just understand what it is. It is a story that you believe. And regardless of what experiences you have had, how real and true it feels, you must understand that at the very core of it, it is just a story attached to some pain that you feel. And what that pain is where you have not received love yet. First, accept your pain. Accept that it's there. Accept that that's what makes you human. And ask yourself, what's so unlovable about pain when everybody feels it? What is so unlovable about a feeling? Because the story is just a story. I need you to understand that. And I wish there was a better way for me to talk about this, because I feel like some people still might not be understanding me. But let me just have faith that you understand what I'm saying. Stories can be changed, especially the stories you tell about yourself can be changed in an instant, right? It's important to divorce the story from the pain. A lot of times those things are fully enmeshed, but you do not have to believe the story. You just have to acknowledge the pain. Acknowledge the pain. be with it, feel it. And I know it's hard because it's a lot. The pain of not being loved is immense. It is immense. And the pain of not being loved is the grief you feel. It's a different kind of grief. But it's a grief that you feel you deserve. It's a pain you tell yourself is there because you are unlovable, not because of you experienced something and you were supposed to experience love and you didn't. It's that you didn't experience love and so you don't deserve it. And so you're going to feel this way your entire life. You know? And some people do. Some people do end up feeling that way their whole entire lives. But you don't have to because you're watching this video. We are experiencing self-inflicted pain. If there's one thing that has given me more perspective on the world, especially after seeing the degree of violence and lack of empathy that humans are capable of, it really forces us to look at ourselves. I guess we're getting to the macro aspect of this now. Society, culture is diseased. We have to see what's going on and be more constructive than ever. The world breaking apart does not give you an excuse to break down. By all means, feel your feelings. Feel your feelings. Cry it out. But do not let it break you down. These books, where we get some perspective on people who have lived through the hardest of times, what they say is essential is hope. You are not allowed to break down. You are not allowed to break yourself down. You are not allowed to be hopeless in this. We have people to protect. We have a humanity to protect. We have a world to protect. And so, again, now is the time to be as constructive as possible. Start building what you can. And yes, it does take some letting go of some old stories, some old perspectives in order to be able to move forward. But the bottom line is, we don't have a choice. We need to move forward. This is not a time to be laying around and feeling hopeless. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's not. We can't. And I'm not saying don't rest and all of that, but there is a line. There's a line with rest. I hope that doesn't upset people. But just like there is a line, it is possible to enjoy your food too much, and that's like a dopamine spike thing. I'm only saying this because I have fallen into this trap where I was calling it resting, but what I was really doing was distracting myself from doing the work that I needed to do. I was delaying my own progress because of fear and calling it rest. Stay honest with yourself, keep journaling, keep watching my videos. Subscribe if you want to see more because I am definitely going to be uploading a lot more often. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.